Hey guys, welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. My name's Hayley and this is what we had to eat this week. What did we have to eat this week? Oh, every week I do that. I always forget. This is faggots and homemade chips. I love the sauce on these. They're amazing. Caramelised sausages with cheese and potato pie, which is one of my favourites that Steve makes. And beans, rabbit food. Some ham slices out the freezer from Christmas. Usual salad stuff and some baby potatoes. I do believe there was a bit of ham and turkey. This was sweet and sour pork. Homemade, obviously. And Steve had some curried rice with his, which is gross. Then I made homemade fish and chips. Red potatoes, I've got them as crispy as they are. And a wok instead of a deep fryer. So this is Sunday. No in-laws this Sunday. Which was just as well because the kids have been on holiday. And obviously because they've been on holiday from school, there's been a bug in the house. Isn't that how it goes? Well, Caitlin had it and then she's passed it on to Steve. So Steve on Sunday anyway wasn't too good. So I didn't do a great deal, to be honest. That's celery, onions, £2 of mince. I'm making a minced beef pie. I didn't have to make puddings because I'd already done the lemon and lime tart Friday, and a chocolate tart because the in-laws come for a coffee. They only come for my cake. They only come for me cake. They don't come for a coffee. Father-in-law liked the lemon and lime one so much that I had to give the recipe to my mother-in-law. He does like his tarts. That sounds really wrong. I do apologise, Elaine. That sounded so wrong when it came out. Oh my word. He likes sweet pies. I'll put it that way. We call them tarts over here, not pies like they do in the States. Anyway, a pie over here usually has a lid on it. Like an apple pie or something. Anyway, what I'm going to do is cook these down. Oh, this is Amy. She's been making some food. Look, there's a sausage and a bacon and a hash brown and that she wanted to show. So I'm just putting in some garlic. It's straight out the freezer, that's why it's still clumpy. It does sort of dissolve. Worcestershire sauce. Some basil. Flavour it how you like to flavour it. You're eating it at the end of the day. They're only a guide, they're not recipes. If I look at a recipe, I always change it anyway. This video today will go up before I make my tea today. We're going to have a chicken and I bought some Italian spicy sausage called ndui. So I was going to make a risotto with that tonight. Let me know in the comments if you want me to record that risotto. Because I don't make it stood at the stove. People think you have to stand at the stove? Who calls it a stove over here? Oh my word, I've watched too much American stuff. I can't stand at the cooker cooking. I've lost my train of thought now. I'm adding in a stock pot there, a beef one. And then I add in a bit of water as well, hot water. And seasoning. Yeah, stand at the cooker and stir a risotto for half an hour. So I do mine baked in the oven and it turns out perfect. So if that's of help to anybody, I have done one before. I think it's 1 or 2. But yes, I do the oven method. And it is perfect. So I've already made up the balls of pastry. If you go and look at my sausage pie, you'll get the pastry recipe from there. Like I have done this many times, that's why I ain't bothered showing you. Like I said, today's a quicker one. I didn't even have no fresh veg in, guys. I had to use freezer veg. It was one of them Sundays. One of them Sundays. I mean, I'm not going to send him out if he's poorly, so, and I can't walk to the shop, so. Yeah, you make do with what you got in, and that was one of these days. I think I had sprouts, peas, and carrots in the freezer. I know I had some cauliflower, but I used that for cauliflower cheese, so yeah. I should have let this soften up a little bit, because it just started to split on the edges and stuff, but it still went in no problem. You should all know by now, all you older ones, that pastry is my nemesis. I don't mind so much this short crust. I just don't like the whole process of making pastry. But I also don't like buying it over much neither, so whitter and moan, but still make it. I do enjoy a pie, and we don't have that many. And I just did some mini roasts for this, so I basically just cut them a lot smaller than I normally would and chucked them in the air fryer. Frozen vegetables, a homemade pie, and it was as easy as that for this Sunday. I'm not worried about this pastry being perfect, as you can see. Using my enamel tin. The best crust you're going to get is from a metal pie pan. I don't care what anyone says, that is the best crust you get. Now, I took some pictures of the pie before I cut it, because you can imagine a hot pie when you cut it, yeah, it's not great. So, but I also forgot to take a picture on my plate. That's why I just told you what I had. It wasn't no amazing. The main focus of today, besides my waffling, is the pie. So, yeah. Also, the lemon and lime pie I haven't done on camera. And that was a 10-minute job at the most. No bake. So if anyone is interested in that, it's really creamy and tart. Let me know down in that comment section. So let me know about the risotto if anyone's interested. And let me know also about the lemon and lime tart. We all like a nice quick no bake that looks as though you spent hours making it. I literally only made it because in-laws were coming Friday. See, good daughter-in-law. Pat my own back. So put in some grease proof and some baking beans. You don't have to buy baking beans. You could use dried beans, pinto beans, Great Northern beans, whatever beans, dried beans you've got, and then just store them in a separate container and use them for this purpose. Or you can do the same with rice. Just something that's going to weight it down. And I usually cook it the entire way through so I don't end up with a soggy bottom. So you can see I've just got the veg out, put it in some water. It's so handy to have it in. As I say, I'm using reds for the roasts. What reds I've got left, because as you can see they just started sprouting, so I need to get them used. These are the same bag still that I got from my Multicooker haul, I think. I'm pretty sure they are. And they lasted so well. Highly encourage you, even if you go for the fresh stuff at Multicooker. Such good value. This week's videos are already recorded. So they're all ready. I have a breakfast prep for Friday. Girls have been moaning at me to get some breakfast prep because they get fed up, you know, with having either cereals, or Amy don't get fed up of a pan of chocolate, but she doesn't have much of a liking for cereal, to be perfectly honest. So I did a bit of breakfast prep. I'm really trying to fit in the old school nostalgia puddings series 2, but I'm struggling, guys. Honestly, I've got another 3 sponsored videos I've got to try and fit in with my usual videos, so it's proven really difficult, but I haven't forgot about it. I've got the recipes there ready to go. It's, as I say guys, it's fitting it in, and I don't want to put a video out every single day. So the mixture, I allowed it to go cold. I find the pies are better that way. The filling's not sloppy, doesn't make the bottom wet. Do not worry about that pie crust around the edge, it really doesn't matter. You'll see. And if you're not entertaining, does it really matter? People put so much pressure on themselves to do everything perfectly, and there's no need. See, my Amy loves minced beef and an onion pie, but I used celery this time, even though it was shredded really small in a chopper. She noticed that celery and she wasn't too happy. So for me personally, I'm going to have to leave that out next time, otherwise Amy probably won't eat it. Tried to sneak it in, but she's a crafty one, that one. She never said anything about the mushrooms though. Caitlin refused to eat it. She won't eat pies. Unless it's a sausage pie. She does love my sausage pie, which I'll have to make again. I ain't done it in a while. But yeah, Caitlin's the awkward one in the house. She doesn't like pasta with any meat or anything on it. She likes just the tomato. Yet to me, that's just boring. But that's what she likes, so that's what she gets. So I'm just dabbing some egg around just so I can seal the top over this. And you'll see the top ain't perfect, but it really doesn't matter. If I wanted to take my time and do it so it's perfect, well I could. But honestly, it's not that serious. Worst thing you can do is pressure yourself in the kitchen. That's when you find you don't like being in the kitchen. You'll see how I fix it up anyway. And it comes out beautiful. If I say so myself. And I do. I say so myself. I want to thank people for coming on the live. Thank you so much. I enjoyed chatting to you. I do apologise to Sam from Grab Life by the Holes. Have I missed something? Can anyone let me know? Has Sam's channel started up again? I'm sure she flashed up on my phone this morning. Or was it an old video that I've missed? I hadn't had time to go over and check. Someone let me know in the comments. So I do apologise to Sam if you do watch this. I noticed that you logged onto the live chat just as everyone was leaving. Sorry, gal. You missed us. And if any of you are wondering who I'm talking about with Sam, she's from a channel called Grab Life by the Holes. Hauls. She does a lot of hauls. She's got a very large family. She's pregnant and she's got a under 1 year old. How many kids you got, Sam? Is it 10? Is it 10? I've got a feeling I'm wrong. There's a few I know with very large families. I get you all mixed up. Beautiful children. Go check out her channel. She's ever so funny. So I'm just glazing it. As you can see, I fixed any problems that there was with the pastry. See, it's not that serious. Don't flap over it. Whip it in the oven until the centre is piping hot. Like I say, I only show you the pie. I forgot to show you the plate afterwards. I do apologise, guys. See, comes out looking gorge. Not a thing wrong with that. Anyway, let me know about the risotto. Let me know if you want the lemon and lime tart. And I'll put them both in the same video. And that was the inside of the pie. Got a shot as it was cooling down a little bit. Nice and full. Anyway, thank you so much for all your support, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it if you can, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye bye.